ByteDance Seed and Tsinghua AR published CUDA Agent. It trains an LLM with reinforcement learning to write CUDA kernels. On KernelBench, the paper reports a 96.8% faster-than-torch.compile rate. They report a 2.11 times geometric mean speedup. Overall correctness pass rate was 98.8%. CUDA Agent runs the model inside a CUDA development loop. It samples operator sequences and rewrites fused kernels. Kernels are compiled and profiled in a permission-locked sandbox. Training used proximal policy optimization for 150 steps. The context window was 131,072 tokens. The team released CUDA Agent Ops 6000, SKILL.md, and reward recipes. They did not release the trained policy weights. The reward is discrete, -1 for incorrect, up to 3 for strong wins. Top reward requires correctness and at least a 5% speed advantage over torch.compile. The loop enforces random input checks and synchronized profiling. Ablations show removing the agent loop drops faster rates to 14.1%. Cartesia released Sonic-3.6, a streaming TTS model. It leads artificial analysis with 1,283 ELO on the provider voice board and 1,123 ELO on the controlled voice board. Sonic-3.6 runs on state space models, and the vendor states sub-90 millisecond time to first audio. It is a hosted beta. No open weights were published. Minimax released Minimax Music 3 with open weights and inference code. It generates up to 5-minute songs at 32 kHz, 16-bit stereo wave. Inputs are lyrics with section tags and a structured caption. The hybrid LM pairs an 8 billion global LLM with a 0.6 billion local LLM. The tokenizer uses 8-layer residual vector quantization. Serving guidance fits a reference server under 24 GB of VRAM. News Research added Bot Mode to Hermes Agent version 0.20.3. Each Hermes profile becomes a named bot with isolated memory and a pinned model. Bots have a persistent agent inbox and handoff work with @mentions. Hermes and Bot Mode are MIT licensed and desktop first. Enterprises should add admin and audit controls as needed. The docTR tutorial builds an end-to-end document intelligence pipeline. It covers detection, recognition, layout analysis, and KIE. It shows 2-pass recognition for low-confidence words and searchable PDF export. It includes GPU-aware predictors, batching, and post-processing hooks for production. Deployment differences matter. CUDA Agent used a profiling sandbox of 128 NVIDIA H20 GPUs and released dataset and specs but not weights. Sonic 3.6 is a hosted commercial beta with closed weights and a latency claim. Minimax Music 3 publishes open weights for deployment. Hermes and docTR are practical tooling for teams. Developer takeaways: use CUDA Agent Ops 6000 and SKILL.md on open base models, but expect heavy GPU costs for full replication. Minimax provides 3 serving paths. A reference server uses 2 GPUs and fits under 24 GB of VRAM. Sonic 3.6 is API hosted. Evaluate latency and per character cost. Hermes eases local multi-agent workflows, but requires enterprise controls from production. Limitations are concrete. CUDA Agent requires large GPU clusters and no trained policy weights were released. Sonic 3.6 is closed and hosted only. Minimax's documentation disagrees on the exact base checkpoint. Qwen 3.8 billion versus Qwen 3.58 billion. Hermes lacks built-in SSO and central audit. docTR requires domain fine-tuning for production. System impacts are tangible. Faster kernels reduce latency and cost on GPU-critical paths. CUDA Agent case studies show microcases with 24 times or larger speedups. Productionizing requires profiling harnesses and permission-locked verification. Sonic 3.6's sub-90 millisecond claim matters for interactive agents. Minimax's open weights make music generation deployable. In brief, CUDA Agent provides a training recipe and dataset for faster kernels, but no trained policy weights. Cartesia Sonic 3.6 advances hosted streaming TTS with a latency claim. Minimax Music 3 ships open weights for 5-minute song generation. Hermes Bot Mode and docTR provide practical tooling. See the description for links to papers and repos. Sources are in the description. They include the CUDA Agent paper and dataset, Cartesia Sonic-3.6 announcement and leaderboards, Hermes Agent Bot Mode write-up, Minimax Music 3 model in GitHub, and the docTR end-to-end tutorial.